Alright, hey guys, it's Michael Pilkey here. Today I want to teach you how to make an invisible deck. I want to start out by saying this is not an instructional video on how to perform the invisible deck. You may be able to figure it out through the construction, but I will go over with you step by step of how to make your own invisible deck. Invisible decks, specifically Bicycle brand, are about $8, and you add that plus shipping, it's expensive, and you can make your own really cheap. So let's talk about what you're going to need. The first thing you're going to need is obviously a deck of cards. Myself and many magicians use Bicycle, just Bicycle standard rider back, but just some Bicycle cards, or any type of cards that you want. They can be specialty cards. If you have illusionist decks, like the ghost deck, some people make the red artifice invisible decks, which is crazy, but they do that. Just grab a deck of cards. Unopened, sealed is the best bet. So just get a brand new deck of cards. The next thing is you want a roughing fluid. The invisible deck works on a principle called the rough smooth principle, and you are putting this roughing fluid on the back of these cards, which will make them stick together. So you need some type of a roughing fluid. Most people will just say go to a magic shop and buy roughing fluid. That is expensive. You get a small amount, which does not last very long. And your first couple of times, you're going to want to experiment with the different, amounts that you put on the card. You want to experiment. You want to do this, so that way you know how much to and how much not to put on your cards. So I know a lot of people will suggest Tester's Dull Coat. I could not find any in my city. I don't live in a small town, but it's not, a large city either. So I couldn't find any. If you can find that, fine, use it. But through more search, I discovered that the Krylon, the Krylon matte finish, number 1311, works really well. You can find this anywhere where they sell Krylon products. You can find it at Walmart, Lowe's, things like that. Almost every city, or at least every nearby city, will have a Walmart. So you can get this. It's really cheap. I'm going to say this cost me under $5, but it's been a while since I bought it. So just to be safe, I'll say $10. But this will last you forever. So that's the materials that you need. Now let's get into some more things. You want to have an area where you can do this. I have this this old blanket which I am using because you will be spraying this. Again, this is an airsoft can. You want to make sure you are in a well-ventilated area. Okay, so have some fans going, have the windows up, whatever you need to do. And definitely make sure you have something to put down so that way you're not destroying any type of furniture. Okay, so let's now get into the invisible deck. You have your deck of cards. You're going to open the deck of cards. So we tear off the seal. You can get rid of the plastic, the cellophane. That's the word I'm looking for. The cellophane. And you just want to open your deck of cards. Okay. And you want to go ahead and remove any premium cards, and pretty much in a standard rider back deck, there's really not any premium cards. There are the jokers, and some people, well most people, definitely if you buy buy an invisible deck from a magic shop, they will not have the jokers. I like to include the jokers because it gives the possibility of the spectator naming a joker. There are a lot of spectators out there who are smartasses, and they will name a joker. And what can you really say? A joker is part of a deck of cards. So I do the jokers. So what you're going to want to do from here on out, and this is why part of the reason why it's good to have a brand new deck, because they're already paired up into suits, but as well as they are brand new. You don't have to worry about any wear and tear on them yet, and so it will be a good invisible deck. But you will notice that they are paired. You have hearts, clubs, diamonds, and spades. So what you want to do for this part is just get the suits separated. This will make your pairing easier. Okay. Now I'm not going to waste time going through the pairing. I'm sure if you watch the video, as I'm doing each card, you'll notice what the pairing is. But I'm not going to go through explaining it. You should know that. Okay, so let's now get into the actual sorting the cards. You now have them sorted into suits. You now want to pair them up. If you know anything about the invisible deck, you know how to pair them up. You know what card goes with which. So I'm going to do that right quick. Alright, so through the wonderful magic of video editing, we are now here with this. Alright, just kind of spread through. We now have the invisible deck stacked, if you will. We have the cards paired up exactly where they need to be, including the two jokers. Okay, so that's what we will start out with. So what we want to do is we kind of want to set the deck to the side. That way the rough fluid will only get on the card that we need. So right now I'm just going to move everything out of the way, including my mouse. Get that out of the way, and got my roughing fluid. We'll set the deck to the side here, and we will begin to do this. Now, since the invisible deck is like this, you want to spray the roughing fluid on the sides that are going to be stuck together, so the backs. This is how you want to do it. So you just lay the cards here. I actually like doing it like this. And you're going to shake your roughing fluid up to get all the whatever chemicals in there mixed around so that it's good to go. Okay, and then you're just going to give it not too light, but definitely not even a medium spray. Okay, just get it on there. I mean, like I said, the best I can describe this is go out, buy a couple of decks of cards, and just practice. And I would say at worst you'll get through half of a deck of cards, not even that, before you get your right textures. It's not difficult at all. So you just want to spray over it like that. Let it dry for a moment, and shortly after it's dried, you can then put them together. What I like to do is just kind of set these aside, and while they're drying, I'll go on and I'll spray some more. By the time those are sprayed, these are dry. This is almost dried. I might have sprayed a tad bit too much on this one. This one's already dry. This one's perfect. So I'm just waiting on this one for the final dry, and I should be able to put them together like this. Man, I can tell already, it's going to take a little bit of pressure to slide them apart. So, in fact, it actually take quite a bit of pressure. So, as I said, I think I applied a little too much to this one. It's not that big of a deal. You can get by easily. See, I mean, obviously I can spread them, but I can also control whether or not it gets spread. So, Joker's done. Jokers are done. So there we go. And the cool part about including the Jokers as your invisible deck, if they pick the Joker, it doesn't matter really if if they say Joker, it doesn't matter which side you take the deck out on, unless they specify, like the guaranteed Joker or the regular Joker. But either way, it doesn't matter. So there's that. Now that you know how to do that, I'm going to show you my way of doing this. I usually line up about 4 to 6 cards. I just always want to make sure that my pairs are there and that I'm good to go. So here's 4 and 6. Okay, so here are my 6 cards. I'm just going to give them a light coat. And there we go. I mean, that's basically it, So what I can do then is, as I said, I just move these up, and as I'm setting down some more, those are drying. And so usually by the time I have those set down, these are dry, they're ready to go. So here we go. Important, you can kind of tell if you need to spray some more. That one needs to be redone. That one's perfect. Also, when you're setting this down, you want to remember which side it is you're sitting down, odd or even. I remember even, so I always set the even side down. Perfect. So, as you can see, after you get 3, sometimes maybe even 4 pair, and I actually think this might be fine. Usually, you'll start to see, hey, I can spread them. Yeah. And then, if you wanted to say make the 3 of hearts up here face down, oh, looky there, 1 card face down. Boom, 3 of hearts. Hey, so now you finally kind of understand, hey, this is working pretty good. Need to flip that. There we go. So now you can proceed on, and you know you're doing good. So let's speed through this, enjoy some of the music. So. You have it. You have now successfully made an invisible deck. You can now fan through it. You should see no cards face down. turn it over. Again, you should see no cards face down. Just go through really quick and make sure you have your cards paired up right. So I'm seeing here that I have indeed got all of my cards right. And then go on and give yourself a little test. Okay, so you can tell this is the even side. Let's say I'm going to do the 5 of diamonds. Okay, so I go through here and I want to find my mate. Ah, there's one card face down, and it is the 5 of diamonds. So there you go. So there's one thing you want to do is definitely make sure that you have everything right in order. So there you go. You can do another one. You could say, let's do the Joker. Which Joker? The guarantee or the regular? They say I don't even remember. The guarantee Joker. Right here. Boom. One card face down. Guarantee Joker. Okay. So there you go. So there you have it. There is instructions on how to make an invisible deck. I hope you like it. Sorry, it's a little bit long, but I wanted to be very thorough. I wanted to get all the details I could in there. So now all that's left is to place them back in the box the way you have been trained. And I always do the even side on the face. So this is my even side here. And there we go. And I'm ready to go. I can walk to a spectator and say, name any card that you want. Let's say they say the Queen of Hearts. And I say, you sure you want the Queen of Hearts? Yeah, I'm sure. All right, perfect. Check this out. Well, here I have a deck of cards. And you can see that they are all real. They are all real. They are all different cards. But one of the cards is actually reversed. One of them, out of the whole deck, one of the cards was reversed. What was the card you named? And they say the Queen of Hearts. You say, check it out. Look. Boom. The Queen of Hearts. So there you go. So that's the invisible deck. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Please comment and subscribe to the video and to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Michael Pilkey. Peace.